All right, hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd jump on here and sing a few songs for you guys. Start off with an original song for you called Fantasy of Mine. All I've ever wanted was an old pickup truck and a fishing hole somewhere in the shade. A bobber on the bamboo and a rabbit's paw for luck. If I had that, I think I'd have it made. Just sit there in the morning when the sun is coming up, feel that fish tugging on the line, smell the campfire burning like coffee in my cup, leaving all my troubles far behind. Think I'll live forever in this fantasy of mine, where the big ones hardly ever get away. Life without restrictions, you don't have to read the signs, just brag about the ones I caught today. I'm living in this fantasy of mine. We're all running around in circles in this crazy life we live, just trying to make it through another day. When the whistle blows on Friday, I'll be loading up the truck and headed for that secret hideaway. Some things they last forever, but they're few and far between, like the road that takes me where I want to be, where the fish are always biting and the sunset never ends. That's as close to heaven as I'll ever be. I think I'll live forever in this fantasy of mine, where the big ones hardly ever get away. Life without restrictions, you don't have to read the signs, just brag about the ones I caught today. I'm living in this fantasy of mine, yeah. I think I'll live forever in this fantasy of mine, where the big ones hardly ever get away. Life without restrictions, you don't have to read the signs, just brag about big ones that got away. I'm living in this fantasy of mine. Alright, that's Fantasy of Mine, written by my dad, Ralph Martin. Check it out on all your favorite streaming platforms. Here's a pretty song by an Ontario boy. John Landry did this song. It's called Fantasy Island. Ever since you left, I come home each day. I pour rum on the rocks to take the lonely away. I live on the beach, boys, and Kokomo Bays. I lay back in my lazy boy, and I'm drifting away. I close my eyes and I'm leaving, I'm losing reality. Out in your arms on the beach, the sun and the sand and the sea. You're still in love with me, my dreams every night. Here on Fantasy Island, I'm living in paradise. Oh, the last time I held cold rain, and your kiss is so sweet. I just have to relive my favorite memories. I close my eyes as I'm leaving, I'm losing reality. Out in your arms on the beach, the sun and the sand and the sea. You're still in love with me, my dreams every night. Here on Fantasy Island, I'm living in paradise. I close my eyes and I'm leaving, losing reality. Out in your arms on the beach, the sun and the sand and the sea. Yeah, you're still in love with me, in my dreams every night. Here on Fantasy Island, I'm living in paradise. Here on Fantasy Island, I'm living in paradise. That's Fantasy Island by John Landry. Try this song for you. It's a pretty song written by my uncle. His name is Lester Martin. A song called If Butterflies Could Talk. If you've ever lost a loved one, then you might relate to this song. Sometimes in this life there's sorrow and there's pain, and when we lose someone, it'll never be the same. But I know that there are signs sent down from up above to let us loved ones know they're sending down their love. If butterflies could talk, and if pennies they could sing, if finding a dime brings your memory to me, then I won't be afraid, for I know that you're okay. If butterflies could talk, I know what they would say. Now when my time it comes to cross that golden shore, my loved ones I will meet and be with them forevermore. Let not your heart be sad, think of me every day. And when you see that sign, you'll know that I'm okay. So if butterflies could talk, and if pennies they could see, if finding a dime brings your memory to me, then I won't be afraid, for I know that you're okay. If butterflies could talk, I know what they would say. Yes, if butterflies could talk, they'd say that you're okay. There we go. That's If Butterflies Could Talk. Check it out on your favorite streaming platforms. How about some Jimmy Buffett? This song needs no introduction. I'm living on sponge cake, and I'm watching the sun bathe. All those tourists covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, yeah, it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason, stay here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, she's a Newfoundland cutie. How it got here, Lord, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, yeah, it's nobody's fault. My flip-flop, and I stepped on a pop top. Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in a blender, and soon it will render this frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of song. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, yeah, it's nobody's fault. And now some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but we know it's our own damn fault. Surely you've heard that one before, Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. Try another original song for you. This one's written by my dad, Ralph Martin. Song called Half Full, Half Empty Life. It's not hard to see when you look at night and talk and maybe try to make things right. But she's gone and now I'm stuck with this half full, half empty life. So bartender, pour a half full glass of something strong. I'm celebrating everything I had that's gone. And if you don't mind, I'll sit here on this stool again tonight and have another drink in my half full, half empty life. Pour me enough. Is my life half full or half empty? Are you asking me? Well, I don't know, but there's one thing that I can guarantee. That all the things I have without my 2 kids and my wife, well, they can't add up to more than this half full, half empty life. So bartender, pour a half full glass of something strong. I'm celebrating everything I had that's gone. And if you don't mind, I'll sit here on this stool again tonight and have another drink in my half full, half empty life. Pour me a half full glass of something strong for my half empty life. Pour another one. There we go. That's Half Full, Half Empty Life, written by my dad. Check it out on all your favorite streaming platforms. Here's another fun song me and my dad put together. Song about a trip up to a cabin. When Friday evening rolls around, I'm glad that I'm the boss. Gonna make my way down to OLA, no matter what the cost. The boys are waiting for me down at Melvin's bar. They said they don't care what I bring, just bring that old guitar. Well, slight right turn at Muddy Hole, I'm heading around the shore. The light is on in Mac's ahead and his bike's out by the door. He's got the motor running and the high beam lights are on. Couple of beers at Melvin's bar and we're heading for the pond. We're come right in, sit right down, don't take off your shoes. Never turn your backs on old Max and drink your own damn booze. There's a feed of moose up on the stove and the gravy's getting thicker. We're gonna have a time tonight down at the Northern Flicker. Well, the bikes have all been loaded up and Raymond's laughing loud. I can't wait to get on the go, there's gonna be some crowd. We got the beer and we got the grog, everything's just right. Come on Mel, get her loaded up, we haven't got all night. We'll cross the brook at Black Duck Pond and we're heading for the Grove. We'll stop there to have a beer and so Clint can have a toke. Couple of beers and a couple of laughs and we're loaded up and gone. We'll pass by at the old Arm Cross on the east side of the pond. We'll come right in, sit right down, don't take off your shoes. Never turn your backs on old Max and drink your own damn booze. There's a feed of moose up on the stove and the gravy's getting thicker. We're gonna have a time tonight here at the Northern Flicker. Oh, yes, the generator started and the wood is in the stove. All the Martin boys are here and Willie from the Cove. And someone said that Gilbert is coming around the pond. I guess we'll hear the nautical mist and the one about his mom. Rears, come right in, sit right down, don't take off your shoes. Never turn your backs on old Max and drink your own damn booze. There's a feed of moose upon the stove and the gravy's getting thicker. We're gonna have a time tonight here at the Northern Flicker. Well, it's 3 o'clock next evening, boys, I'm still getting sicker. Well, what a time we had last night down at the Northern Flicker. Yeah, what a time we had last night down at the Northern Flicker. Oh, that's the Northern Flicker. Here's a cool song. This was written by Mr. Eddie Eastman, and me and him recorded a version of this together, actually. You can check it out on the streaming platforms and everywhere music is available. A song called Eastbound 401. I'm eastbound 401. I wanna rise with the morning sun. Great big city, no place for me. Down east country's where I wanna be. I'm eastbound 401. Look out highway, 'cause here I come. Yeah. Eastbound 401. This here song began the day that I was born. From the time I put this guitar in my hand, well, the neon lights called me to this land of opportunity. So I packed up all I own and I moved on. 2 years have come and gone, but I don't feel the same. Guess I've had enough of this city life. Well, you know where I'll be found. Down East Coast is where I'm bound. My old car, my 2 guitars, and my wife. I'm eastbound 401. I wanna rise with the morning sun. This great big city, no place for me. Down East country's where I gotta be. I'm eastbound 401. Look out highway, 'cause here I come. Yeah, I'm eastbound 401. Oh, going for a ride. Yeah, I'm eastbound 401. I wanna rise with the morning sun. Great big city, no place for me. Down East country's where I gotta be. I'm eastbound 401. Look out highway, 'cause here I come. Yeah, I'm eastbound 401. I'm eastbound 401. Written by the great Eddie Eastman, great song, Eastbound 401. Check it out on your favorite streaming. Here's another song written by my dad, a song called Saltwater Hands. I sit on the edge of the shore, gazing out was plenty from sunup until sundown. But those days are gone and I can't help but sit here and wonder, with no fish to catch, what will happen to our little town? Oh, the whitecaps are calling, they're calling me back to the sea. But the fish tree is dying and there's nothing left here now for me. The plants are all closing and it's changing all our future plans. And they left us with nothing to do with these saltwater hands. Oh, it took many years on the sea to build my home around me. My family and friends were never too far from my side. But I guess I'll be heading out west to put food on the table. There's nothing to do but to change with the roll of the tide. Now the foghorn is wailing and the fog is sure coming in fast. As I take one more look across the harbor and think of the past, and the ghost of our forefathers calls out to me across the land. As I wipe away tears from my face with these saltwater hands. Oh, the whitecaps are calling, they're calling me back to the sea. But the fishery is dying and there's nothing left here now for me. The plants are all closing and it's changing all our future plans. And they left us with nothing to do with these saltwater hands. What will happen to those Newfoundlanders with saltwater hands? Called Saltwater Hands, written by Ralph Martin, my dad. If you're from Newfoundland, you definitely know what this is. I'm a handy Newfoundlander, boys, I'm always doing stuff. I got lots of tools and gadgets, you can never have enough. And it doesn't really matter if you're a genius or a dummy. If you're gonna live in Newfoundland, you got to have a chummy. I was helping out me buddy, he was working on his bed. He said, pass me one of them chummies on the bench there in the can. We buy them by the dozen, cause they're handy to have around. You can usually buy them pretty cheap at any store in town. Oh, I got chummies in the kitchen and chummies in the shed. There's chummies in the trunk of me car and a couple up under the bed. You might be from the city by a route around the bay, but every Newfoundlander uses a chummy every day. I remember a couple of winters ago, I I got me bucket out, got out me stove and frying pan was waiting for me trout. I sat down on me bucket and when I turned around, I knew I had a trout. Me chummy was bobbing up and down. Oh, I got chummies in the kitchen and chummies in the shed. There's chummies in the trunk of me turn, a couple up under the bed. You might be from the city by or out around the bay, but every Newfoundlander uses a chummy every day. Now you've often heard it said, if you want a happy life, the number one priority is to have a happy wife. I knew what she was wanting, so I saved a bit of money, and I went to our pleasures, and I brought her home a chummy. We were sitting in the kitchen, I was visiting with me cousin. All of a sudden she said to me, do you hear something buzzing? The wife jumped from the table, oh, her face was turning red. Oh darn, I left me chummy on, sure underneath the bed. We had a couple of couples in, we were playing a game of rummy. We seen a dog go out the door, he was dragging me Mrs. Chummy. We chasing her round the garden and twice around the pond. By the time we caught the bugger, sure most of his teeth was gone. Oh, I got chummies in me kitchen and chummies in me shed. There's chummies in the trunk of me car, a couple up under the bed. You might be from the city, boy, or out around the bay, but every Newfoundlander uses a chummy every day. Oh, I got chummies up in the cupboards and chummies under the stairs. There's chummies in every pocket of every jacket that I wear. You might be from the city, boy, or out around the bay, but every Newfoundlander uses a chummy every day. Yeah, you might be from the city or out around the bay, but every Newfoundlander uses a chummy every day. And sometimes every night, if she knows why. Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it very much. You can check out all my original songs on all your favorite streaming platforms. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if you want me to do this again, and we'll do so. Take care.